Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts 3 news and information video. Today for you guys, going to be sitting down and talking a little bit about Disney character summons today for Kingdom Hearts 3, as recently Tetsuya Nomura has briefly commented on the fact that yes, summons will be returning in Kingdom Hearts 3 and that they are apparently quote-unquote prettier. So that's some interesting information. Now, let's quickly talk about summons within Kingdom Hearts 3, as of course, throughout all of the trailers that we have received over these numerous amount of years for Kingdom Hearts 3, we have not yet once seen summons appear. Now, summons were actually confirmed to be a mechanic within Kingdom Hearts 3 back in 2015, during the time of E3, when of course a lot of different interviews with Tetsuya Nomura were of course circulating. This is the news that he said back in 2015. He said, right, the idea of having a Disney character joining your party was an important part of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. So yes, you'll be able to have Disney characters joining your team across the game, not just as a temporary party member in the worlds, but also as summons. So right there off the bat, within this small little sentence, Tetsuya Nomura confirmed the fact that summons will be a returning mechanic within Kingdom Hearts 3. Now of course, a couple of years went on and we got a few more Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers, specifically looking at this year's trailers that we've received, but still, yet to this date, we have not seen any gameplay whatsoever of Sora actually summoning a Disney character in. Now this led us to believe that perhaps maybe what Tetsuya Nomura was saying back in 2015 has since been scrapped. Of course, a lot of things that happen throughout the development period of games, at first maybe they are an idea and that they are something that the developers do want to implement in the game, but of course years go on and they think to themselves, okay, well maybe this mechanic really isn't too necessary. And I was actually thinking along those lines, even though we got this confirmation back in 2015, it sort of led me to believe, due to the fact that we hadn't seen anything to do with summons, that perhaps maybe the idea of summons has since been scrapped from Kingdom Hearts 3. I honestly wouldn't be too mad if this was also the case, mainly because of the fact that I honestly wasn't actually expecting summons to be a part of Kingdom Hearts 3 whatsoever. I actually thought that the Disney Attraction Flow rides were going to be this new mechanic system that would end up replacing summons. But anyway guys, let's jump into the news and information that Tetsuya Nomura has talked about to do with summons very recently. So Game Informer got to interview Tetsuya Nomura around the time of D23 this year, and this is what has been said about summons. Summons have already been confirmed for the game, but last we heard, Nomura wanted to make improvements for their role in Kingdom Hearts 3. While he still couldn't reveal what changes he's making, he did share part of his new vision for them. If I could provide a glimpse, I've made it more pretty, he said. Not just the literal modeling, but it's more about how we're expressing it that has become more pretty. So from what we can gather, summons are still returning, and this is actually a really important thing. Now I do find it interesting that Tetsuya Nomura does apparently have a brand new vision for summons within Kingdom Hearts 3. He said right here that he's made them more pretty, not just from the literal modeling, meaning of course the aesthetic design of these Disney character summons, but more so how the summon is actually expressed. So perhaps maybe we can expect that summons will be a little bit more cinematic within Kingdom Hearts 3, so opposed to of course just having this quick cutscene of the summon popping in, and then of course the summon, follows you around the world space for a while and helps you fight things. Perhaps maybe it's become a little bit more cinematic. And perhaps maybe these summons are a little bit more interactive. What I mean by this is, say for instance we have a Simba summon. Now obviously back in Kingdom Hearts 1, Simba would just simply follow you around, and then of course you could perform his roaring ability. Maybe in Kingdom Hearts 3 we will actually literally be able to like summon forward Simba, just as an example, and actually ride on him. Can you imagine that? Like riding on the back of Simba with our Keyblade in hand, dashing all around the place, performing special dash attacks, roar attacks, and I'm thinking more so along the lines of that kind of stuff alongside summons in Kingdom Hearts 3, just because of the fact that Tetsuya Nomura is saying that they're trying to express it to make it a little bit more pretty. This would certainly be a really good way in order to make each summon stand out a lot more in amongst each other, making one feel more unique than, say, another. For me personally, throughout Kingdom Hearts 2, I know that I never really used to utilize the summoning system all too much, because I knew that the other abilities and mechanics that I could utilize, for instance, like of course magic as well as drive forms, I personally felt were more useful across many different situations in Kingdom Hearts 2 compared to of course using summons. And so by making them a little bit more flashier, a little bit more interactive, making them stand out in amongst each other, and bringing up that example of rather than just having Simba running around the place roaring at things every so often, we can like literally ride this guy and actually perform some intense moves. But this is a really cool thing, and I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, exactly what characters make it into the whole summoning mechanic within Kingdom Hearts 3. Personally, I'm really hoping for maybe like Mike Wazowski or something. I think it'd be really cool to like bowl him all around the place, flinging from wall to wall. Also, I think Bolt would be a really cool idea. I know a lot of you guys have been talking about, yes, Bolt would make an absolutely fantastic summon within Kingdom Hearts 3. I can see a character like Bolt working extremely well. But if I were to pick one returning summon within Kingdom Hearts 3, it would undeniably be this bae right here, Tinka Tinka Winka Bell. Hell yeah, dude, this is definitely my favorite summon across all of the Kingdom Hearts games. She came in extremely handy, so I'm hoping that she returns. With Tetsunuma recently bringing up summons, mentioning the fact that yes, they are indeed confirmed for Kingdom Hearts 3, that makes me think that perhaps maybe in the next trailer that we will get for Kingdom Hearts 3, whether it be towards the end of this year or early next year, I would say it's very likely that we'll probably see our first snippet of summon gameplay within that trailer. But all in all, it's good to know that summons are returning within Kingdom Hearts 3. It's just another thing to utilize while we're in the field destroying Heartless. It kind of seems like we have an absolute tsunami worth of different mechanics and abilities to utilize in Kingdom Hearts 3, and it just keeps stacking up. But anyway guys, that's all the news and information for you dudes today. In the comment section down below, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions towards summons returning in Kingdom Hearts 3, and how exactly do you think they will differ compared to that of the summons found within Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2? I would love to know. However guys, I've been Cynical, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.